basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. We get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And for Charlotte, Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple. And this early in the season, Doris, we're seeing some teams trying to find their way.
B.A., very little set in stone at this point. Coaches are absolutely still tinkering with their rotations. You're trying to figure out which groups play well together. And then you also have the players, right? They're trying to drop off a little of the rust that accumulates over the offseason.
Now here's Miller. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Orlando with the ball. Suggs outside. Pass to Bane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Here's Knipple. Back to ball. Bridges against Banchero. Bridges down low, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Banchero. His last outing, he had 24 points. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Bane, takes a 3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Ball against Suggs. Bridges right side, and stolen by Suggs. The 3. First shot won't go. Here's Charlotte. They trail by 1. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I mean, what a stunner. They came into the game confident, looked like they had it pretty much in hand, and then the wheels fell off there in the 4th.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Carter. Miller against Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires in the triple.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Bridges outside. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Bridges misses. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
First one falls. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Suggs hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Ball against Suggs. Ball outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Team foul. At the line for Charlotte.
Mind the lanes.
Ball.
One shot.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And here's Charlotte now. Orlando making their last shot. Out to the right wing. Here's Knipple, guarded by Bane. Oh, nice D from Carter. Magic leading by 4. To the inside, and Carroll. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Ball surveys the floor. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And last season, the Hornets with the 2nd most games missed to injury.
Always tough to overcome significant injuries, especially if it's a rebuilding team. And the other part of that, BA, is it's complicating their ability to evaluate the talent that they do have. All of that requires health. You hope that's on the horizon.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Now here's Black. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Hornets trail by 6. Ball passes to Miller. Pass to Knipple. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Knipple's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Magic leading by 4. Now here's Bane. Here's Banchero. Shoots. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Orlando, number 1.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Hornets trail by 6. Now Ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Bridges. And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now here's Ball. Black defending. There's the triple.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
That one misses. And grant the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
And Charlotte making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Miller on the wing, guarded by Bane. Plumlee passes to Ball. From deep. No good there. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential. Kicks it out to Wagner. The three is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Wagner's got 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Bane against Miller. There's Ball with a 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Wagner with it. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And here's Charlotte now, following the 3-point basket by Orlando. The 3 from Ball. Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Black. Outside Bane, launches a 3. Second chance shot. And it's Banchero getting it to go. And it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Connaughton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Colin Sexton comes in for Miller. And a change for the Magic. Jones, he's checked in for Wagner. Jones against Ball. Connaughton with a screen on Jones. Ball outside. Connaughton outside. Clock at 6. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Carter against Sexton. Carter can't get it to go.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds in the game. Banchero against Sexton. Carter, a screen on Sexton. Here's Banchero. Softly drops in the floater. Banchero's got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Sexton against Bane. Sexton, that's good.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Jones against Ball. And Carroll with a screen on Ball. Pass to Black. Inside. And stolen by Connaughton.
2 minutes remaining.
Plumlee passes to Sexton. And one of the standout skills for Colin Sexton, that little floater in the lane.
The floater is an invaluable tool for virtually every guard in the league because when you touch the paint, generally speaking, you have bigs rotating to you. But there are a lot of things to love about Colin Sexton. This guy is so intense defensively, a tremendous competitor, and he's really trying to grow that jump shooting aspect, which will be critical.
The first free throw is good. And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Salon, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Mann in for LaMelo Ball. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
And Carroll left side. It's rebounded by Salon.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. Here's
Sexton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Goga Bitadze.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. The Hornets making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. 1.5 minutes left to play in the first. Pass to Wagner. Bitadze a screen on Sexton. Wagner with it, picked up by Sexton. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Hornets trail by 8. And here's Mann. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Here he goes, and he banks in the layup.
What we know unequivocally is Mann has no fear attacking the rim. That's a good-looking move.
Now here's Wagner. Give him 8 points now. And no good. The dry spell continues. Connaughton finds Sexton. Now here's Plumlee. He's covered closely. Here's Diabate. No good on the 3.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Charlotte is shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Outside man. It's rebounded by Batase.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Magic. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Trey Mann out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Diabate in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Diabate, still without a bucket. Man, the pass to Connaughton. Pass to Plumlee. Outside man. Puts up a three. Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Wagner on the wing. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Batase. He's guarded by Mann. Launches it. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that six-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Wagner, the pass to Black. This one for three. Plumlee pulls down the board. Hornets trail by 11. On the wing man. It's rebounded by Batase. Batase's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wagner, right side. Pass to Black. The three is up. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. The Hornets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Sexton looking around. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Charlotte. Knipples checked in for Plumlee. Brandon Miller comes in for Connaughton. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Mann. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Black. No points so far. To the paint. Tipped. Here's Ball. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch and shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Isaac with a screen on Sexton. Here's Suggs. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Good work defensively by Black.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Suggs. Isaac with a screen on Sexton. Suggs, the pass to Isaac. The shot's good. And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
Well, that's what you call orchestrating the pick and roll. Jalen Suggs, yes, sir.
Sexton against Suggs. Now here's Sexton. Defense right on him. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Suggs. Orlando leading by 11. Isaac finds Suggs. Kicks it out to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Black. And here's Batase. On the wing, Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Isaac's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Ball passes to Sexton. On the take, and he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 10.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
Wagner against Miller. Wagner outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
And he drops the first.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Trailing by 13. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. Magic on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woohoo!
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Magic leading by 13. Now Jones hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Bain. Banchero right side. Wagner for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 15.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Ball outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. Then for Orlando, Robinson comes in for Isaac. De Silva comes in for Wagner. For Orlando, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to De Silva. And here's Banchero. He's guarded by Bridges. Banchero in the post. He's against Bridges. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Ball outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
To the inside. Stolen by Miller. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Brian?
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. From deep, Bane. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Hornets trail by 15. Stolen by Bane. Banchero surveys. Jones against Ball. Back to Banchero. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Magic making a switch here. Mataze's checked in. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Takes it inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And here are the Magic now. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to De Silva. Back to Jones. And Carroll with a screen on Ball. Down low. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Ball passes to Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Banchero. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Hornets, Miles Bridges. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges.
Guys, what we've come to learn about Miles Bridges is this guy is a force on the offensive end. Whether he's inside or outside, you know he's going to be aggressive trying to put the ball in the basket.
Bridges hits them both. Magic leading by 15. Outside Bane. Pass to Jones. Nataze with a screen to the middle. And it's the Hornets on the break. Oh, that's LaMelo ballin'.
Well, this guy as much showman as he is basketball player. LaMelo Ball, what a dribble drive.
And Carroll with it. 15 points in the game. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. jumps up, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Pass to De Silva. Banchero against Bridges. Banchero in the post. Banchero from close range.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Knipple, guarded by Bain. Pass to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Yeah, you know that Bridges is good for a few threes most games. This guy is very confident out there.
And here's Jones. No points yet. And Caro outside. Now Bain. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Banchero. Fires at the elbow. That's off. Shooting 8 for 10 from the floor. Hornets trail by 8. To the inside. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Ball. 11 points for Miles Bridges.
I just love the ball move.
Bridges against Banchero. To the paint. Now here's Bridges. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, defenders can have a very hard time against Miles Bridges because it's not just size, it is skill.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Line for Charlotte, Miles Bridges. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
But showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze, and Wagner subbed in for De Silva. So he gets them both.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner against Miller. Outside Bain for 3. That shot is off. Second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Orlando ahead, up by 4, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Look here now at the Magic. They knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him, because even against doubles, he's been accurate. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so here is Orlando. 17 points was their biggest margin. On the court for the Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Now here's Banchero. And that one drops for him. Banchero's got 19 points.
Paolo Banchero putting the league on notice that he is a big-time problem.
Here's Bridges. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Now Bridges. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Wagner looking it over. Banchero with a screen on Miller. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Suggs against Miller. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bane. Down low. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter. And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Ball outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
And that one falls for ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. And so Ball nails both of them. Now Black, yet to see a basket. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Bane. From 10 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
From 7 feet away, in tight, LaMelo.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Orlando leading by 4. Wagner outside. And Carroll with a screen on Miller. Shot clock at 6. Wagner for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. He gets it in there.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter, the pass to Bane. Here's Banchero. Back to Bane. Three-pointer. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And I like that there. I mean, give Bane something in rhythm.
Desmond Bane.
Hornets trail by 5. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The Hornets 4th.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Ball with it. 15 points in the game. And here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule.
At the line for
On Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
First free throw is good. Bridges hits them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Magic leading by 3. Now here's Black. Still no points. The 3 from Banchero. Miller pulls it in. Pass the ball. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Bane. Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Carter. Soft touch off the glass. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just terrific offense right there. Carter Jr. almost automatic from that spot.
Here's Knipple. Here's Miller. Sinks the tray. Miller's got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Bridges on the double. Black passes to Carter. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Bane. 13 points in the game. Carter, a screen on Bridges. 5 to shoot. And Caro no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ball left side. And there's the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Wagner. He's got 10. And Caro outside. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for him.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Bridges passes to Ball. Here's Knippel for the lead. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. goes about 6'10", 270. Good luck trying to stop him without fouling.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
And it's good for 2.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Wagner outside. Pass to Bane. The 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Miller outside. And stolen by Bane. And it's Orlando on the break. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now. Here's Miller. He has 7. Pass to Sexton. Back to Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Knippel, no good. Magic leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Sexton finds Bridges. Now Miller. Clock at 6. To win the run. Orlando with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
Screen by Bridges. Guarded by Bane. Here's Miller. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Miller's got 7 points for the quarter.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Pass to Bane. Now Black. Uses the glass on the layup. Black's got his first basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. A 12-point game. There's a screen to the inside. Stolen by Carter. And it's Orlando on the break. Pass to Bane. Now here's Banchero. Banchero to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Banchero's got 27 points.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Back to Sexton. Oh, a two-handed
to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Knipple. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Banchero.
Ooh, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one. That one's off. So for the Magic, Bataze comes in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Desmond Bane. And he's good on the second. Now the Magic with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to De Silva. Fires the 3. Gets rebounded by Charlotte. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. He's got 15 for 3. Bridges. Orlando with the rebound. Bataze's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Connaughton on the double. Pass to Bataze. Back to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Black outside. Over Sexton. Shot's good by Black. Black's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Bridges outside. Plumlee a screen on Banchero. Outside for Sexton. From behind the arc. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, Colin Sexton always brings a ton of energy. He's doing some work here.
Black outside. Pass to Banchero. Shoots from 12. Here's De Silva. Banchero outside. Now Wagner. There's the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And the deficit down inside single digits. Bridges has got 22.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And so it's Orlando, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Get on your feet.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Hornets trail by 8. Colin Sexton out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Diabate in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ball.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Magic leading by 6. Pass to De Silva. Isaac outside. Hey, expanding his range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now Connaughton. Back to Sexton. And he converts the layup.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's De Silva. Knocks down the triple. And the Magic lead by 7.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Isaac, the pass to Bane. Isaac with a screen on Sexton. Back to Isaac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, take advantage of your strengths. As a roller, Jonathan Isaac has incredible length to finish. That is a pretty play.
Plumlee, a screen on Bane. Jones against Ball. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Defensive foul, Tyus Jones. First, second team foul. At the line for 1, LaMelo Ball.
Orlando leading by 4. Jones feels it out. Pass to De Silva. And here's Bane. 5 on the clock. Now Jones, hounded by Ball. Shoots it from the corner. Jones misses. The Hornets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Sexton. Jones against Ball. Back to Sexton. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Charlotte making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Inside, Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Sexton against Bane. Sexton passes to Ball. That's a strong finish from Ball.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
To the middle. It's deflected. Defended by Jones. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Diabate. Knocks down the long J. Diabate's got 5 points now in the quarter. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Here's De Silva, three-pointer. Diabate grabs the board. To the left side wing. Ball against Jones. 14 feet away. Over to the left wing. Here's Diabate, the three from Ball. Unable to get that one. Black outside to the paint. Here's Jones. Yes! And the foul! Now one on Ball.
But just remember, Tyus Jones, despite that shorter frame, is willing to play through contact. Shows you right there.
So for the Hornets, Miles Bridges checked in for Diabate. Miller comes in for Connaughton. And Knippel subbed in for Sexton. Then for Orlando, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for De Silva. Paolo Banchero comes in for Black. And Franz Wagner's subbed in for Bain.
Tyus Jones, such a quietly efficient and productive guard. What I like about this young man, he always plays to his strengths.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wagner outside. Banchero right side. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Bridges outside. Ball outside. Fires the three. Kept alive.
This guy, that's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
Ball against Jones. Pass to Banchero. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Knippel. Bridges passes to Ball. They set the screen. Three-pointer. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Jones against Ball. Takes a step back. Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Jones. The three from Banchero. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Isaac. Outside Jones. Now here's Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jones. To the inside. Outside Carter. He shoots a 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. He's checked by Carter. And he jams it home with authority.
was such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Knipple with the rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Jones against Ball. Over Jones. Ball no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 2.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Ball outside. Down low from 7 feet away. Uses the glass to drop it in.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
For Orlando, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Pass to Wagner. And here's Carter. Outside Jones. Here's Wagner. Shoots a 3. Bridges pulls it down.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Here's Knipple. Now Bridges. Now Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Carter. Outside Jones. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
Ball against Jones. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banchero pulls it down. Orlando leading.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jones with the ball. Now Isaac. Wagner outside. Here's Isaac. And the baby J is good.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Ball. The putback. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Get up and get noisy, fans. It's your spot.
Mays checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Jones.
Jalen Suggs.
Wagner outside. Banchero. Paolo strong.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants his team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Shooting for Orlando. Paolo Banchero. One shot.
Free throw drops for Banchero.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Ball against Suggs. Now Bridges. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Miles Bridges has talked about wanting to be that guy. Yes, sir.
Miller against Wagner. Here's Banchero for 3 at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And here's ball. Now Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Here's Suggs. Here's Wagner. He launches. The three is in.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ball. Suggs pulls it down. Here's Orlando. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Carter. Payne outside. Now Wagner. And so Orlando takes the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.